Well, hello there. Hi. Welcome to episode 5 of the Powell Brothers of the podcast. Today we have our first guest. Everybody welcome Payton Howie.
How's it going?
Listen to that virtual crowd go wild.
Grizz
We'll
got
fix
kicked
it in
off.
post. Yeah, Grizz was in here, but yeah.
All the hate mail came in for Grizz. They're like, we need, you two look too much alike. We
Yeah.
need some.
So we had to meet up yesterday as a team, and we gave him a rose, which I don't know reality TV too well, but I think that normally means you get to stay on the show.
Yeah,
but in this case, it's the rose of death.
It's a kiss of death. You
it was
must
like
go.
a sympathetic farewell rose.
It was like when they kissed Fredo in the first Godfather movie. The kiss of death.
Yes. So Payton Howie,
Yes.
our first
of
official
kiss of death.
podcast.
Yes. Thank
Good point. Good point.
Right. Thank you so much for having me. This is really cool.
Yeah, thanks for coming to our Godfather podcast.
Yeah.
We assume you've
The
seen all three of
Podfather.
them, right?
The Podfather.
No, have you seen any of them?
No.
I promised I wouldn't make this podcast another thing where I just ask you if you've seen stuff.
Okay,
I'm down for
we're going to
that.
pause right now. We're going to watch
hold
all
on.
three of
Let's
them.
just get into the good stuff. Have you seen the new season of Ozark?
No.
No, okay. Okay, it's all right.
I'm not saying I'm not interested. I'm not saying I never would.
Yeah, what do you
No,
what,
I have not.
intense.
what does Payton
Ozark
Howie
is
watch when
intense.
she's not on stage?
Oh man. So I do not watch a lot of
Okay.
like series, but when I have watched series, okay, I enjoyed Squid Games.
Okay.
I thought
yeah.
that was good. I thought that
Yeah.
was good. I used to be a Riverdale fan, and then it got really corny, and then but
Yeah.
now I'm kind of in it just because like
You're there.
You
You're
can't
invested.
stop. you
Yeah.
know?
That's what
I'm
happened to
invested.
Game of
I'm
Thrones with
invested,
me.
right?
Yeah. I kind
Yeah.
of got upset, but I was like, I've spent so much of my life watching this stupid thing.
There's a few
Yeah.
of those.
Got to see it out.
We talked about this first season. Lost.
Lost. Yeah.
First episode, we talked about how you just there and you got to see it through.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah.
your commitment.
It's true, yeah. And there's sometimes where like I'll be watching a series, and sometimes I don't realize that it's in Spanish until the first 3 episodes through, and that it's just English. Like
Oh, did you read Squid Games or did you listen to
no,
it?
I watched it, but then I didn't not Squid Games, but there's some series that I've watched where like it was recorded in Spanish, and then they just do like the English like
Overdub.
Right.
overdub, and then like I didn't realize until 3 episodes in, and I'm like, God, now I gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
It'll get you.
We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girl had me watch a new show called Love is Blind. Have we seen this?
No.
Oh, no, but I
Okay.
also was just recently told about it.
Let me tell you, man. So not my thing, but boy, is it dramatic.
Yeah.
Boy, is it dramatic.
Like the premise of the show is like they go on 3 dates. I know more about this. Than you
No,
probably
they don't
think.
go on 3 dates.
There's 3 phases of it. The first phase.
Yeah, there are 3 phases
Okay, it's
of it.
not like dates. The first phase, they talk to these people and they can't see them, so they just get to know
there's
their
like
personality.
16 men, 16 women, and you go like into these pods where you talk to each other, but you can't see each other.
Oh.
And so you're going on dates, and basically you pick your person,
They're
and if
literal
you
blind dates.
blind dates,
Yeah.
and you propose before you ever
know
see
what?
them.
I saw a commercial
Oh my
for that.
gosh.
I saw a commercial
Yeah.
for that.
And
But apparently, sometimes they really like their personalities, but then they see each other and they're like, nah.
love is not always blind. In fact,
That's awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is brutal.
But I think that's why people watch this
And-
for this moment. Like, I don't think they want to see the end. It's just that,
yeah.
what's the reaction
The
whenever they
reaction,
actually see each
yeah.
other?
And I
Is it true
I don't want to
love?
spoil anything. It's a rough watch. I got to be honest, but it is one of those things where it's hard to
We
it's
as a-
hard to watch and look away at the same time.
We as a culture love watching train wrecks, man.
It's
true.
It's a thing, man.
That's true.
They are pumping them out. Because I feel like I've never seen it, but Married at First
Have you ever
Sight
watched
or-
an actual train wreck, though?
I mean, I've seen some on movies.
Have you ever seen a
guess
train
it's
wreck?
the same.
No,
No.
I'm not.
There was
Not
that
yet.
movie
Not
about
yet.
Denzel
Anyway.
Washington was stopping a train wreck. I never saw it, but
I didn't either.
I assume he stopped it.
Denzel, he's going to win every time.
It's dense.
You know,
Fancies.
we're 5 episodes into having a podcast, and this is just
We
what it is.
have a
kinda
hard
where it
time
goes, I'm
staying
sorry.
on topic.
It's okay. I think that's good. You got to kind of switch it up a little bit, you know?
So, in the best transition in all of the Powell Brothers have a podcast history. So, how did you get into music?
Well, as most artists do, as most musicians do, just kind of have it in my soul, you know?
Right.
I just love it. Like I was always singing, playing instruments. I taught myself to play guitar when I was like 15. And then
That's what I learned.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
the
just
right age.
got to turn on YouTube
Yeah.
or something, look
We
up
didn't
some
have
guitar
YouTube. I'm
tabs.
old.
All right, well,
We had VHS tapes.
VHS.
We had to look at books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was rough.
well, can't relate.
Yeah.
So
But when did you like was church an early thing for music, or were you kind of like playing and singing before you did that? Because all of us like kind of grew up playing in the church. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always just kind of done my own thing with music, and I've always I've loved every genre, but country has kind of been the one for me that's like stuck, and my style is like a country rock. And sometimes my music gets a little edgy, it's a little bit out there, so I'm not always like super like, yeah, that's my vibe, but I do enjoy singing at my church when I do sing.
Yeah.
And when I was in high school, I was on the worship team at my school, and the summer before my senior year, I got a tattoo, which apparently you're not supposed to do. And it's this one here. It says "Reckless Love" on it, which is from a Christian song.
Yeah.
But apparently, ink is satanic, so
Oh,
I got booted off my team.
Whoops.
Right? I know.
Yeah, I got in
Come
a
at
real
me,
bad
though.
conversation with somebody about church. She laid into me about. I probably shouldn't tell the story. We can edit it out.
Just keep it hella
out.
vague. Hella vague.
So this individual told me that my tattoo was me desecrating the temple that God gave me, and I was just like, "Excuse me, person. When's the last time you were in the gym or ate healthy?" I was like, if you really want to go down that road with me right now, like,
Desecrating. I think you mispronounced decorating.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
way
That's
better.
really good.
Oh, that
Well,
is
it
such a
I think
less
it's
mean
like-
thing to
it's not
say.
It's not that bad. I
What do
just
you mean
think
decorating?
decorating.
Decorating.
Yes, you're decorating. You're decorating the temple.
Ah, yeah. That would have been
That's
such
really
a nicer
good.
response.
I like that.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing, to have tattoos. Like I have two. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get more, but I've never seen it as a bad thing. But where I'm from, that was kind of a thing where it's like you're one side or the other, pick one. So
Oh yeah.
from
Tattooed
there,
or not?
Yeah, no, well, not so much that. It's just kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
way of life. You can't be in the church or be on a worship team or whatever and
Oh, now
sing secular music.
and now they all got skinny jeans, have tattoos, and I've seen some mullets out there.
Yeah,
some
dude.
mullets.
Yeah.
They got the man bun.
Some tatted mulleted pastors.
I think the man bun in the church scene is kind of faded.
Well, now I don't know about now, but wearing hats on stage became a thing. Wearing baseball caps on
Oh,
stage,
yeah.
which was crazy to me because growing up that was you don't do that.
I wore
but then
a-
it was a
in the
thing.
church scene or just in
Yeah,
being
like
on,
during a
being
worship
on
service.
stage
Oh, yeah.
worshiping.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also you can't wear shorts.
Yeah, you have to wear pants.
Yeah, guys
and-
can't wear shorts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I
you
when I
play
saw-
drums, you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's just a different world.
Yeah, you
right
can do
there.
whatever you want.
This is a different world. I
Yeah.
can do whatever I want. Drummers are hard to find, man. Apparently, 'cause
true.
They're just like, dude, we're not even worried about you, man. Just show up and play the songs.
It's a
Yeah.
lot more relaxed now, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember I wore a Tigers hat at church not too long ago, and it was just I was tired and didn't think about taking because a lot of times I'll wear a hat at sound check and then I take it off for a service, but I totally forgot, and the pastor was like, "Hey man, listen, this is Astros territory." I thought he was gonna be mad at me for it's not the hat, it's that you're wearing a Tigers hat.
Yeah.
It's not
we're
that
in
you're
Texas.
wearing a hat. It's the hat you're wearing.
It's the hat you're wearing.
There
You're
you
like,
go.
dude, I got it when I sang the national anthem, Calm Down, at the Tigers game in Detroit.
I didn't tell him that.
Dude, hey.
Dude.
Just got to drop those
Just
little nuggets,
flex
man.
on them a little bit. Just be like,
Are you a baseball fan?
I played softball my whole life growing up, and my family's always been like a baseball family.
We found some of your stats online.
Did you really?
We did.
They're,
Impressive.
they're not that great.
Impressive.
I don't
stats.
know. The stats that I saw were not bad.
They were all right. They're all right.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say you averaged a base hit in an RBI game, 12 homers, a grand slam in there.
Yeah.
You're on you're on base.
Are you joking?
He did
Are
it
you for
somewhere.
real? Did you really do
Yeah,
that?
I really did look it
That's
up.
the first time someone's ever brought up my sports stats.
Oh, no way. Yeah, and like your on
Yeah.
base average was like close to 500. It was like upper 400s.
We were gonna make you a baseball card and everything. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of down for that. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Everybody told me not to, but I was like doing my research before, and I was like, "Oh, dude, she played softball."
honestly, that would be like a dope business card or something like to hand out if it was literally like
Yeah, instead of like
Baseball
headshots
cards?
at your
Yeah.
merch table, you have like
It's me with
baseball
a
cards.
freaking badge.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying it would be super unique. Just something to think about.
That's cool.
Just something
I
to
love that.
Yeah, if we do a picture of us with a baseball bat, everybody's like, "Oh, Powell Brothers trying to be gangster again."
Yeah, but one time we were about to sing the national anthem and we were being walked through like the under area of the stadium and we're about to walk up onto the field and somebody was like, "Oh, are y'all like y'all ball players, y'all prospects?" And we were like, "Yeah."
We were just flattered.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, you confused us with like actual athletes." That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always confuse me for like the driver, the truck driver, or the bus driver. Who you holler, man?
You the plumber?
Yeah.
The
Literally,
the
but
band's
listen,
traveling
I'm the
plumber?
guy. I'm the guy that like unassuming. You get out there, you put me out there.
Yeah, Mike's
Bobby
surprisingly
Swanson.
quick playing soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
Soccer's my sport. I was
Really?
good at
That's
soccer.
cool.
Yeah, people who are actually into it, they'll call it football.
Football?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Football.
listen.
With a U.
Yeah.
Football.
Football.
Yeah, that's right.
Not football.
Peyton knows.
Football.
Have you ever sang any national anthems?
Yeah, I've sang the national anthem quite a few times.
Have you ever messed it up?
No. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Everybody-
Fergie that, you know? I remember ever since that, I was always like, that's the thing, the national anthem and happy birthday. 2 songs that will make or break you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never think about.
Yeah, I've never thought about happy birthday.
Or playing the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone trashes the Super Bowl, like, halftime show.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I enjoyed this year's.
Yeah, we had nice things to say.
Yeah, I think our only negative comment about this year's Super Bowl is that it was just light outside, so they couldn't really go as far with like production.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I feel like the nighttime ones are generally slightly more spectacular.
When it like rains, you know?
And then
Yeah.
you sing Purple Rain.
have you
Yeah.
have you seen that one? Whenever Prince did the halftime show,
I have, yes.
it's super good.
Very cool.
That
Yeah.
and the U2 one. Amazing.
It's like how do you plan it raining during your title track, Purple Rain? Like that was just a
Chemtrails, baby.
once in a lifetime.
Chemtrails. Let's dive into chemtrails real quick.
Right back to it, bro.
Right
just
back
just
into
bringing it
it.
right back to it.
Full circle, baby.
Chemtrails.
So, Peyton, how do we get connected? So we got some shows coming up, right?
Yeah.
Together. You're from this. You live pretty close, or back and forth between here and Nashville and Willis. So,
Yeah. He'll be playing tomorrow in Cyprus, right?
yeah, Cypress on
This
Friday.
is our first podcast together is today, and our first show together is tomorrow.
Well, Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yes. Yeah.
Thursday.
oh, that's right.
Tomorrow.
It's okay.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday.
You got me, man. I'm
See what we
here
did?
today doing this.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be super dope. And I actually
excited.
looked up the weather, and it's like high of 70, low of like 55 or
That's not
something
that
like
bad.
that. It's going
Yeah.
to be perfect. We just came back from Kansas and Nebraska, where it was like 10 degrees outside,
It was,
No.
and this is wonderful.
yeah.
It's
It was
magical.
gnarly weather up there.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah,
But we survived.
I have random questions.
Shoot, man.
Fire
Random
away.
questions. I read in another thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me a random
I was
question.
going to ask a bunch of really sarcastic questions based off of all the interviews I read, but I decided not.
You read
to.
interviews.
Oh yeah.
All right, okay.
Because I was trying to, we were trying to figure out because this is the first time we had like met was today.
Yeah.
And so we we're just like we don't, and you always hate to have somebody on and like ask a bunch of questions like, hey, like you can just Google this and like it's everywhere. So trying to like find stuff, but your pre-show drink you mentioned was a lemon honey shot. Is that just lemon and honey?
So, okay.
Is there
It's not
liquor
my
in
favorite
this?
thing.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. So do you have to lie right now, or can you give us the real
No, I'm
answer?
not lying. This
Okay.
is real. This is all truth. Straight facts, you know? So you just, sometimes if you're like in a hurry, you just get a bottle of honey, you just pour it down your throat, you know?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't done
No,
that.
that is not what you do.
It is. Yeah, so okay. Honey soothes your throat, and the lemon kind of, breaks up all the stuff you got in your throat,
Okay.
you know? And it's like, so where I'm from, you can't smoke indoors. So
Right.
being out in Texas and playing, honky tonks and stuff, you got to get used to being like around like smoke just in your face all the time, or like while you're trying to sing. So that's where the lemon comes in.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Yeah, it's good
Have
for
you tried anything other than lemon and honey?
Yeah, I've had like so they had these things and they're like lemon honey suckers, and they have like cayenne pepper in there.
Like talking about like Mexican candy?
Well, it's specifically for like clearing your sinuses.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Like, yeah, it's I believe it or not, it's a real thing.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Once this is one of my I've heard several like insane kind of like versions of trying to accomplish the same goal. And I'm pretty sure this was Ray Wiley Hubbard. Like I was with Sam, we were on doing a radio tour, and like Sam was losing his voice, and so he calls Ray Wiley Hubbard. He's like, "Hey, what should I do?" And he says, "Gargle olive oil."
Yeah, that too. People do olive oil shots and just like right before they go on
weird.
stage.
Yeah, so that's the first time I ever saw
Do you
somebody
get, like,
throw up olive
good
oil in a
stuff,
parking lot at
though?
Walmart.
Do you like go and buy nice olive oil, or is this like
I don't straight
like
out the cupboard.
Walmart big liter?
Straight out the cupboard.
But I've also heard like just really greasy potato chips.
Yeah,
I've heard
Lay's.
that, yeah.
People do
Okay.
Lay's.
I've heard that before.
I just assume they're all like crazy.
Do you warm up before you sing?
100%.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm really bad about that.
I was like, there's some times where like I'll forget, or like I feel like, oh, I don't have to if it's more of just like a chill set or whatever. But like a lot of the songs that I sing, like my originals, or even sometimes when we do cover songs, like, or singing with a band and you got like a lot of loud music going behind you. Like if I don't warm up, I will 100% lose my voice, and I sing like almost every single day.
Right.
So
Do you, whenever you're with the full band, are you using in-ears, or y'all using just?
It kind of depends. I've been using in-ears a lot more lately, just because
Saves your ears.
save my voice, and
Yeah.
it's way better. But
We got
I
to
also
talking
kinda
too
like-
about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, Grizz, who we kicked out earlier, he like
yeah.
sat us down and made us use ears.
Yeah,
That guy. He
it's
cares
kind of like
about
you
us.
feel like audibly claustrophobic.
Yeah.
It's like I can sometimes I know it's really bad for you, but I always have like one in.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
that's specifically what we got talked to about. It was not for
One
not
in,
using
one
ears.
out.
One in ear. Yeah, one in, one out.
Well, the big thing is if you take one out, it brings the overall level, and then you might want to turn up to compensate, and that's how you like destroy your ear. So as long as you don't like crank it up, you like pull it one ear out and crank it up.
Grizz is so
we did
proud
that
right
forever.
Now.
I
Grizz
know.
is so proud right now. You guys are PSAing the heck out
know.
of ear health.
Man,
Protecting your
we've been
ears.
around a lot of
important,
people
though.
who don't have hearing
Yeah.
from back in the day,
Yeah.
before the good times.
Old man Marley over here. I can't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Man, yeah, I've just,
Tough life.
dude, it's no joke, man. Next question. What do you
Next
got?
question. And this is one that Mike asked me to ask.
All right,
He
hit
looks
me.
so excited.
I'm nervous.
Okay, but I think this was, we were reading your bio, and you said that you have, basically, I guess you mentioned country swagger, and we wanted to know what that meant and how do we get some?
How do we obtain? How do we obtain
my
the
God.
swag
How
of
do
the
we
country?
how do we get said country swagger?
Like,
All right.
do we need to like tuck our shirts in and wear chains?
Is this
I mean, you
What's the
could.
move?
is this the
I don't know.
scratchy stiff jeans?
Starch jeans.
Starch.
Yeah, that was the
Did
thing.
you say scratch and sniff jeans?
Dude, that would be a
It's
thing.
not a.
Scratch and sniff jeans.
That's how I became a millionaire. I'm quitting this. I'm making
Scratch and
scratch and sniff jeans.
Yes.
So is that a real question, or was that just diss?
It was kind of a real question.
Kind of. All right. I don't know how to answer that question.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's just doing your thing, I guess. I don't know. You guys, I feel like you guys already kind of got it going on, you know?
you.
Just being you.
Yeah.
That's we got. We wanted to be more country, so we got cows.
Okay.
And I do
good
feel
place to
more
start.
southern. Yeah.
There's stuff you can't take them on the road with you. You know?
I know.
It's sad. It's not like a little puppy. That
I
you
can't
just
take my
throw in
murder
the car.
pups either.
No.
Yeah, I got
God,
giant
that'd be
dogs, so I can't.
horrible.
Yeah.
So much fur.
That's I think unless you come here, we very much like dress and act very much like city kids. But like I think nobody knows that we live out on a farm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, it's
So
like
you
we're
have
a bunch
a-
of weirdos.
new EP out, correct? Coming out?
I dropped an EP.
In February?
No, not this last Friday. 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How does
Got
it
the
feel?
date.
It was honestly, it feels weird because you probably know the feeling, like, you know, when you first started recording music and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to just have a song out there. It's going to be so cool. And then next thing you know, it's like, I just dropped a project, you know, and I've been holding on to those songs since like 2020. And it's like when your kids grow up and go to school, you know, that's what it feels like. It's like, oh, there they
Just
go.
watching them go off into
They
the
grow
world.
up so fast. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
That's
You
awesome.
gotta learn to let them go, man. Let them fly. Let those little songbirds fly.
I think we've struggled with that, like just like holding on to stuff, and it's like you just got to get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If not now, when?
how's the release going?
It's going really well. It's cool because it's a 5-song EP, and each one is like, each song is pretty different. I mean, a lot of them kind of pull from different styles and different inspirations that I've had. Like Country Before Me on the EP is more traditional sounding, and it does it. The lyrics highlight more of that, the females of traditional country music, and you know we got like the steel guitar is, you know, kind of driving that song, and or like Break My Own Heart is very country rock, and it's like where I grew up, you know, I have, you know, grown up with a lot of classic rock influence, and I like to put a little bit of that into my country music. So
Heck yeah.
it's going
Where'd you
well.
record it at?
I record all my stuff out in Nashville, the ER studio to be specific.
Have we been there?
I don't think we've been there. But you were just in Nashville too for CRS, correct? How was that?
That was awesome.
Did you almost crash in a plane with somebody famous?
I did, actually. What? Yes, I did. So
What an incredibly specific question.
Do tell.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Yeah, Cody Johnson was on my plane, and it was crazy because
Another church kid who has too many tattoos.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was honestly insane because I typically when I go to the airport, you know, it was not super early, but practically earlier in the morning. And so I'm just vibing, you know, hoodie on, wearing my slides.
Starbucks?
You know. No.
Ooh, not a coffee person?
I am a coffee person, but
Just
we
too
didn't
early?
even have time for Starbucks.
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
You
I
know
got
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
We're
That's
just
tough.
getting through security.
I always hate paying $8 for coffee, but
Yeah.
it's the
It's
airport.
just the name brand, you know. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
The airport prices.
It's the airport prices.
prices.
Yeah.
Well, plus, especially in the terminal that we were in, it's like on the complete other side. I ain't gonna walk that far.
Oh, you're in Nashville?
yeah.
Fly back to here? Yeah.
So you were vibing, you were sliding.
Oh yeah. So you know, I was just vibing, and then it's never good to be just vibing when you're like, oh hey, look, there's Kojo, and you're just like sitting there in a hoodie and slides. But I was like,
he appreciates a good viber.
Well,
Yeah.
he was, and it was funny because he wasn't like dressed down, you know. He would dress like Kojo, like he was wearing a black Stetson, and I was like, all right, man, you're
Yeah.
doing the thing. So we got on the plane, and he was eating a whole pizza too, and I was like, he's just living
What a
the life.
baller.
Yeah.
I know. I
That's
was
my
like,
guy.
dude, he's
Let's
just got it
go.
going on. And it
Yeah.
was like, I gotta say, it was probably like 9 in the morning, and he was eating a pizza. I was like, dude,
That's
God bless
that's what
him.
we in the biz
Breakfast
like
of
to call
champions.
a breakfast pizza.
I just love that he's like, you know, for a lot of folks, he represents Texas, and I'm just like, yeah.
he was just
Yeah, he
super
does.
chill. So I got talked to him for a little bit, and I mentioned to him because I lead worship at the church that he goes to, and so he was, you know, he's like, oh, what's your name? And so we talked for a little bit, and that was pretty much it. Then you know, I sat back down, and then all of a sudden the plane was literally like, so back up a little bit. Earlier that morning, I had a news interview, and the girl that was interviewing me, she also does the weather for the Nashville News. And so she's like, hey, we have a tornado warning. We're going to have to postpone your interview. And I was like, yeah, no problem. So then I got ready, got on the plane, not realizing that there was also still
yeah.
a tornado warning, and I was going to fly right into it. And the pilot didn't say nothing, so I thought it was fine, right? So we're flying in, and Kojo's a couple seats ahead of me, and this plane just starts going like completely bonkers. We almost died, and I'm not even kidding. People were screaming and recording it. It was that bad.
gosh.
It was
If
like
I'm
those
going
videos
out,
you see on
I'm
TikTok.
documenting
Yeah.
it. They're gonna find my phone. They're gonna show this on the news.
I survived.
Yeah.
Literally, it was like and I'm not even kidding. Like, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pickle Jar. You know, they're like a it's like a virtual tip jar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sponsored part of CRS, I believe, and they were all sitting back on the plane with us, and there some of their team members were sitting there, and they were just totally vibing. Like some of them were like drinking Bloody Marys.
I'm going out.
And they were like, they're sitting there like,
do.
hey, we're gonna go. This is it. And they're like, we're gonna die. And like, I actually thought we were gonna die. It was pretty scary. But then we somehow landed, and then we're walking out, and we're like, oh hey, thank you, to the pilot. And he literally said, I was praying. I was like, you never want to hear the pilot flying your plane say that
Keep
he
that
was
to yourself,
praying.
buddy.
Yeah,
Keep that to yourself, buddy.
It was
I
bad.
didn't need to know that, man.
Yeah.
I didn't need to know that. At least you were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if he said over the intercom, like, "Hey, I don't know how this is gonna
Pray,
go, but
everybody
just
pray."
If you pray, now's the time."
Well, that's the whole thing that kind of freaked everyone out. Is normally when there's like turbulence, the pilot or flight attendant will come over the intercom and be like, oh, everything's fine, like, just take your seats and fasten your seatbelts, right? No one said a word. We were just like jiggling in this plane, and everyone was like going down, and no one said a word. It was really scary, but
That sounds
that could have been a
great.
cool story.
Could have
Oh,
been.
yeah.
Could have been a if only.
If only.
But CRS, it was a good event. You had a good time out there in Nashville.
It was cool. It's actually my first one. I don't know if you guys have ever been. It was really cool.
To Nashville?
Have we been?
No, I
Nashville?
meant
It's
to
nice.
CRS.
CRS.
Yeah, no, we've not been to
No, you never.
CRS
It's.
yet.
I mean, CRS.
What is
that was my
CRS?
first time. It's Country Radio Seminar.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
really cool. Last year I was gonna go, but then they had it. I think they had it digitally. I don't think they had it in
COVID stuff.
person.
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, our Instagram over the past few weeks was like flooded with CRS posts and stories.
Oh yeah, it was very fun. Like, and I mean,
I'm sure like everybody's there.
Literally everybody. I mean, just casually, I was sitting there talking with some friends, and this girl walks up, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I like your hat." She's like, "Oh, thank you." And she walks away, and I was like, "Oh, that was Lainey Wilson." Just walking around.
Thank you.
She's a
Casual.
nice
Oh,
lady.
Lainey.
Thank you.
nice.
And I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Oh, random question. Have you met Gretchen Wilson yet?
No, but
Okay.
I would literally chop off my arm too.
Oh, it shouldn't be that hard.
That would be so awesome.
She's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't chop your arm off though. Like I would just maybe
I'm
go
just
to
saying the
a
lengths
show.
that I'd be willing to go through to meet Gretchen Wilson.
Oh, but she I haven't seen her in a while. I mean, it's been
She
since the
went out on
COVID
top,
times.
man,
Yeah, but she used to run around Texas. I read an interview where they were like, this would make Gretchen Wilson proud, and I was like, have you met her yet? And asked.
No.
We need to make that happen.
Yeah, we'll give her a call.
I mean, we don't know her, but I mean, I don't know her, but everything I've heard about her, she's real sweet. So I feel like it probably wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. Well, what's next for you?
Well, so my EP just dropped, and I'm kind of rolling with that, and then I have another single coming out in April that I'm really excited about. It's probably one of the songs that I feel like most proud of writing. Being a part of the process with that. And I'm supposed to be, going out to a couple different states this year, probably more than I have in years past. So I'm looking forward to that. I got a ton of like really big shows coming up. I'm opening up for Shane Smith and the Saints on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, cool.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Oh yeah, that'll be.
nuts.
Where's that at?
That'll be a good time.
That's gonna be at District 249.
That's dope.
So that's cool. I've never been
Is
there.
that Houston?
I think it's considered Cyprus. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean yeah.
Man,
St.
so
Patty's Day with them's gonna be a party.
there was a time.
right.
There was a time where we were in Sam Riggs's band, and we were playing on 6th Street in Austin at a place called The Stage in the like 4 to 8 slot, 4-hour slot with Shane Smith, and then 9 to 1 was Sam Riggs.
Oh wow.
And it was just all day,
Yeah,
and
every
nobody
night.
gave two shits about
Yeah.
it. It was awesome.
Nobody cared.
That sounds
I
fun.
can't remember who
That's
else
a
was
good
there
time.
with us, but yeah,
That was back when like Gary Clark was still hanging out in Austin, so I know he would stroll
Yeah,
in from
Gary
time to
Clark
time.
would walk in, and who was CeeLo Green was like always downtown then.
Yeah,
So that was a fun time to.
was a different
kind of
time.
be doing 6th Street.
That's funny.
But all that to say, Shane Smith's the man, and that show's going to be great.
That'll be
Cool.
awesome.
I'm excited.
Have you ever worked with them?
No,
Okay.
I'm not yet. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be cool.
Bennett's. I mean, yeah, they're all like great dudes, but yeah, go hang out with Bennett. He's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet fellas.
Yeah, and his family's from out here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, congratulations on your
Thank
EP.
you so much.
That's
Thank
amazing. We're going to sing a song. What song are we singing?
We're gonna do "Break My Own Heart."
Break my own heart.
We're
Break
gonna
My
do
Own Heart.
Break My Own Heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you break your own heart?
100%.
Oh no.
Over and over.
Oh, that
happens,
sounds
man.
rough.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Mike broke his own
Sometimes-
motorcycle.
Sometimes you don't know it until after it's over. You wake up and you're like, Dang.
Did I do that? Did I do that?
I feel like I know we had other questions. They're probably all baseball, softball related.
It's okay.
Well,
I left my
May
paper.
7th, we're doing Taco Fest in Dallas together.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Can you eat
William
some
Well, that's
tacos?
right.
Morgan.
Duh, I knew that.
Yeah, Taco
Yeah.
Fest. Have you played at Cowboy the Star?
I've not played there, but I've played another Taco Fest.
Oh, okay.
Like
Whoa.
the same one that.
Oh, is it related to the same taco
Yeah.
group?
Oh yeah.
Did you
totally.
eat tacos? Are they good?
Oh yeah, they were.
Dude,
they
we're
were
so
pretty solid.
we're so excited about it.
Yeah, we like
That's gonna
half
be
of the
fun.
reason we play music is just to travel and eat food everywhere.
I mean, yeah, you kind of get to do. You get a lot of free food. You get a lot of free food playing.
Which is like
shows.
the traveling, you can go do like the regional stuff. And yeah, like what's the furthest you travel these days?
Well, I go to California pretty often.
Okay.
So
Right. We haven't talked about that, but you are from California.
yes.
Okay.
That's SoCal Mexican food, dude. Let's talk about that.
man.
Hey, yeah, how do you feel about French fries in your burritos?
I don't really like that.
Okay,
I
right
don't really-
right answer.
I don't really vibe with. Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm just gonna be really honest. and
Right.
Be real.
This
Be
might
real.
this might upset some Texans. Okay.
This you talk about chili?
No, I'm not gonna
Oh,
talk about
then we're
chili.
good.
But here's the thing. So in it, I'm not mad about it. I just don't understand. So Mexican food out here in Texas, Tex-Mex,
Yeah.
as y'all like to call it, is just basically like cheese on everything.
Yeah.
So like,
What's the problem?
well, I mean, it's not a problem.
That
but
is
like,
Tex-Mex is just put a lot of cheese on
But
it.
like,
Put the cheese on it.
It's
they put
everything's
cheese on everything.
I feel
and
like
then
you
they put
just
like
used to eat
gravy on
queso.
stuff. There's no gravy in Mexican food. Like, why is that a thing?
like what, like red sauce or like what
No,
kind
like
of
some
gravy?
people they do like brown gravy on like
Oh,
burritos. That's
no.
kind of
Yeah,
No,
that's not
it's-
I
right.
don't know what Texans you're hanging with.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
I don't
never
know. Just a lot of
That's
the
a
Mexican
Canadian
restaurants
Texan.
I've been out here, like been to out here, they're like they put gravy on stuff, or they got like. Why is your salsa warm?
Oh, gotta like.
I
like the sauce
love
on.
warm salsa.
It
Oh,
should be
I'm-
cold.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree that it's supposed to be cold, but there are some places
man.
where hot salsa is a vibe, and mainly I think it's one of those things like sake, where it's like if it's not very good, you drink it
See,
real
but
cold.
I'm a warm meal, warm food kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't like cold food.
Yeah,
Cold
if it's
sandwiches,
cold out, I'm actually down with hot salsa.
I'm just not a big fan of it.
It's so
man.
strange. I never had hot salsa until I was out here before. Like that's kind of.
Really?
It's a game
no.
changer though.
I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. I just don't know why. Like, why is it warm?
But
Why
yeah,
is your
putting
salsa
gravy
warm?
on,
I don't understand the
gravy on a
problem,
burrito.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, so the area that I grew up in,
Yeah.
like Mexican food is,
Proper Mexican food.
yeah. I mean, well, and I mean, granted, where I grew up is particularly close to the border, so you know, we got
Texas, man, we just try to make it all our own, and that's okay. Like it is what it is. Like
We recognize that it's not traditional Mexican food.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Wouldn't
See,
you-
I ain't
like,
even, I ain't even mad about it. I'm just curious.
You can get traditional Mexican food. I mean, I feel like anywhere in Texas, but yeah, I feel like everybody generally goes to Tex-Mex places.
yeah,
It's kind of hard. I mean, in my opinion, I've had a hard time finding like.
You have to really be
authentic
looking
Mexican-
for
I
it.
know,
Yeah. And unfortunately, there's not really. There's a couple places over here, but yeah, I feel like they're all. Yeah, they're selling to people who want margaritas and queso.
Yeah.
this is true.
That's not
So-
such a bad thing.
Tomorrow night, Cyprus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Cyprus at the
Tomorrow night,
Frio
Cyprus.
Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. Peyton's kicking things off. We're
At
gonna
9, I
segue-
think.
Yeah, segue into a song performance now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Break my own heart.
Break my
We don't want
own
to just ask
heart.
random questions about TV shows.
Let's get into some
We already did that
performance, man.
segment. We're past that segment.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Break my own heart.
Yep. Let's
Break
do it.
my own
Here we
heart.
Peyton, thank you so much.
I put the J in jaded. I put the drink too much and wasted. I'm single, but I'm taking. Oh hell, I'm complicated. I'm a walking contradiction. I gotta make this life worth living. I'm wild, but I ain't willing. I sin so much that I'm forgiven. So I'll keep drinking whiskey, drowning in the misery. I'm open, but I'm guarded. It was over before it started. I'm far from being sorry. I know just what my part is, so I'll keep drinking whiskey, drowning in the misery that could have been, should have been. But had I ended up here again, same old story, same old bar, falling in love to falling apart. I don't need you, boy, no. Well, I can break my own heart. So I keep drinking whiskey, drowning in the misery that could have been, should have been. Oh, how did I end up here again? So I keep drinking whiskey, drowning in the misery that could have been, should have been. But had I ended up here again, same old story, same old bar, falling in love to falling apart. I don't need you, boy, no. No, I don't need you, boy, 'cause I can break my own heart.
Go for it.
All right, we're gonna get all the same.
Like a pro. Beauty.
Masterpiece. Love it. Clean. Ooh, I don't want to like touch it. Nice. Thank you very much.
First
So much for coming out.